Every weekday morning, we have an open call, open to everyone, in honor of entrepreneurs. We have millionaires, we have people starting from scratch, we have people somewhere in the middle class. Everybody comes in and we bring in the principles of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. 7 a.m. weekdays. 6 a.m. weekdays Pacific. Personality. Recently I made a video regarding personality. And if you're on my blog, you will see that video above. And if you're not on my blog, you can just click the link in the description of this video and you can go to my blog to see more if you're more interested in designing your personality. The fact is, you can change and transform your personality as completely and as profoundly you desire any time during your life. Implementing the change. It might not be easy, but the steps are fairly simple and actually more simple than you think. Sometimes we overthink such radical transformations. So let's take a closer look at what defines a personality and what goes into changing personality. What is personality? It's the total of all your patterns of thinking and behaving. It's your attitudes, habits, your likes, your dislikes, your fantasies, your emotional reactions, your skills, your talents. They all make up your personality. It is what mixes all together to make you. Now, if there is anything holding you back from thinking and growing in rich ways on every level in your life, growing in prosperity, then it's time. If you're watching this video, it's time to have a good look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I don't need to hold that in my personality. Those patterns, those behaviors, I can let go of. There are about 33 angles all mixed into your personality. And you don't need to dissect yourself or overthink it to let go. You can just take a deep breath right now. And then wherever you're at with transforming your personality into a more prosperous mindset, and I know everyone can benefit from transforming their behavior patterns into more prosperous mindset. We all can. We're all connected on this planet and we're all going through huge transformations. All together. So really notice, take a good look at people and the way they are and how they act. And you will find that people have lots of personalities. In one moment, they're like very trusting and open. In another moment, they may be completely paranoid and afraid to go do something new. You can notice the diversity in people and how they're feeling and how their emotions are affecting their behavior. What personality comes out at a given time depends on what they're doing and who they're with. And for the most part, the personality shifting develops very spontaneously. And as we move through life, we discover that certain behaviors work in certain instances while other behaviors work in other places or work with other people. And we develop different ways of reacting to different kinds of people and situations as needed. Let's take a good look at ourselves. And anything that just feels awkward, and I mean like, ooh, you know what? I don't feel like I'm fully being a prosperous, positive, generous, abundant being when I behave afraid. Now, of course, nobody likes to put themselves in a vulnerable position, but that is truly what we are. We are vulnerable, just as this rose is. I could just easily snap that rose off, right? And that rose has to trust that even if I do snap it off, that it's okay. Now, you want to be in your power and you want to protect yourself. And yet, you do not need to be paranoid. This rose does not need to freak out and run away because it knows that I'm not here to hurt it. I'm actually admiring it. So just take a good check-in with yourself and just sense out your personality today and how you're behaving. And don't overthink it. Just if anything is feeling like you're restricting yourself from abundance, from a positive day, take a good look at that and know that you can transform any given situation when, as soon as you step into your power and say, you know what, I'm going to let go of that negative habit. Oh my. Here's two very different personalities. Anyways, thanks for sitting with me on this concept of taking a good look at our personality and drawing in more prosperity and more expressions of prosperity through our personality.